Today we're going to be talking about mind over matter. We've all heard that old saying that life is a matter of mind over matter. If you don't mind, it don't matter. It's a principle that deals with the basis of perception. Our reality is dependent on how we perceive things. If we believe it, it becomes true. And that's why positive and negative thinking has such a powerful influence on our minds. One can have a pessimistic outlook, and the result may be stress and worry. Conversely, if one adopts a more optimistic outlook, the result is more positive. And even if it's not positive, we don't allow it to bother us. Any conflicts that arise, we have the confidence to deal with it head on. If it's a problem that you just can't control, what's the sense in worrying about it? You need to let it roll off of you like water off of a duck's back. We don't want to allow it to consume us and therefore stress us. Now, it could have been easy for me to have been stuck in the mindset that I was poor and I was always gonna be poor, but I reprogrammed my thinking. It wasn't easy and it took a lot of time, but I eventually came to the realization that if I had a good, well thought out plan, I could give myself a better life. One way to reprogram the brain is to refrain from negative labeling. If you think you're poor, you'll be poor. If you believe you can't do something, well, guess what? You won't be able to. Now, to reverse this, give yourself a positive label. I am a successful business owner, or I am a talented, gifted writer. The mind can become flooded with images of all the things that we don't have in our lives. It's easy to own that label victim, but that label limits us and shines a negative light on our disadvantages. But if we refuse to look at them as disadvantages, but rather opportunities, we can change our label from victim to survivor or even warrior. Okay, here's a good example. Two people are taking a cooking class and they're both struggling. They both were having a difficult time making a souffle. Both souffles ended up being burnt and deflated. Now, the first student beats himself up about it, saying, "Oh, I'm a failure. I can't do anything right. There's nothing that I'm good at." Now, the second student thinks, I've never been much of a cook, but this class was fun. Now, considering I've never spent much time in a kitchen, I didn't do too terrible of a job, and I've learned from my mistakes with this recipe. Now, one exhibits negative thoughts, the other more positive. Both of them had the same experiences, but their perspectives are what made the situation different. So in the end, get rid of that stinking thinking it's not serving you. Don't say you want to be something, say you are something. Tell that stinking thinking to take a hike. So if you want to find out more ways to make yourself less stressed and more happy, please check out my book, The Heart of Happiness, available on Amazon. I'll have the link in the description below.